Yeah, and we're going to see him dropping in as the 3 seed against the man on the left there, Ryusei Yamada. He is the 6th seed, as you see there. Career accomplishments and appearances in elite world-class half-pipe snowboard events.
So Yamada, the 18-year-old, 2023 Japanese national champion in the half-pipe. As he takes a look at this, he's lower seed, he's going to see a 6 and a 3, and that's about right. That's where I would see them if we were just coming to this without the qualifying that we had yesterday.
Absolutely. Dropping into his rider's right wall. Coming into the double cork, backside double, and not quite enough juice on it. Now, what I'm thinking is his competitor, Ruka Hirano, who's dropping next, just pulled out a triple cork in practice. You think he's going to pocket that one or pull it out?
I would say strategically, he doesn't need it. I mean, this is a head-to-head on this one alone. It's not an overall knockout punch, so he can come out, he can throw down a 50, and he's going to still get the win in the first matchup.
Absolutely. So we will check out the replay and see what went wrong there for Ryusei Yamada coming out of Japan. And
does it look like he overcooked it?
It looks like he overcooked it just a little bit. Looks like he popped at the perfect time there. Look at that tweak on that Japan grab. Spots his landing. Yeah, he just landed a little far down that wall. That is a ton of compression right there. And another thing to mention, Ryusei Yamada came through the last chance qualifier yesterday. We were calling that. They were cooked. They were smoked at the end of the day.
So he continues on down through the pipe because you never know what's going to happen with Ruka Hirano. So yeah, he's going to get a low score there probably, but he adds a little bit of pressure now. Ruka Hirano steps up to the plate, staying very loose. Yeah, Team Japan, they have got a presence here in Aspen.
Yeah, and Ruka Hirano dropping in right now. Will we see the triple cork from Ruka Hirano? He just did it in practice. Will he pull it out here? Nope, he'll stick with a cap, double cork 1080.
Front side, 1260.
Front side, 12 into the backside, 900. So Todd, I think you're right. I mean, believe it or not, this is a mellow run for Ruka Hirano. Many people picked this kid to win it all. And just keeping that amplitude, I mean, that's what Ruka Hirano does so well. No matter the conditions, he always goes big. And I personally believe that amplitude reigns supreme in half-pipe events.
So a pretty chill run for Ruka Hirano for every average American or human being on this planet. This is an amazing run. But he backed off. You could tell right off that first hit.
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't know what's going to happen as the day moves forward. I feel like you really want to hold some tricks as long as you possibly can, because if you advance on to semifinals and finals, you're really going to want those, and you don't want your competitor to know that you have them.
He's just so smooth. I mean, his landings, we talk with Connor about what the judges are looking for. You can do a great trick, you can execute it, but if you don't land it smoothly and then make that transition to the next one, it's all for naught. So the scores come in now, and it will be a Ruka Hirano victory, 64-7 to 35-7. So Ruka has the advantage there as they will make their way back up to the top for their second. Snow League, Season 1. Buttermilk Mountain, Aspen, Colorado. Picture perfect day, and we are putting down some ridiculous runs. The progression of the sport, T-Bird, is just going to the next level as we take a look at the results from matchup number 1. Now remember, in the second run, the winner of the first matchup has to go first, and that, as we were talking during commercial, changes the strategy.
It just plays into the strategic advantage that the seeding, the different seeding of the riders comes into play here in this event. As we are going up to the top, we are going to see Ruka Hirano, the 3 seed, sitting on a first run score of 64.75. And he's also going to have to drop on the opposite wall.
Now, for the folks watching at home saying, Ruka Hirano got a 64.75, well, that's because Yamada had already gone first and fallen, so he backed it off. Now, this is an opportunity to go for the knockout punch.
He's going switch backside.
Switch backside, double cork 1080. Now
switch backside, double cork 1080 into the backside 900.
Frontside double cork 1440.
Front double 14 into the cab. Double 12. And an alley-oop back rodeo from Ruka Hirano.
Beautiful backside.
Really sick run from Ruka.
Hit there from Ruka Hirano. Great style.
So you see there, 5 hits, the highest, 13 feet 2 inches above this 24-foot half pipe. And here's that first switch backside double cork 10. Grabbing Japan, you see the right hand on his toe edge and just yanking that thing backwards. It's completely opposite to the direction that he's spinning. That's what makes it so technical and so difficult. There's the switch frontside double 14.
So Ruka Hirano lays down his second run. He gets 2 top to bottom full poles, really put the pressure on fellow countrymen. And I want to go down to Naoko. Naoko, am I right in saying that the culture in Japan is not lending itself to kind of angst, to anger, confrontation, and so you don't see the rivalry maybe as much between the Japanese riders?
Yeah, you know, they told me that it is really hard to go up against your teammate. I mean, they're chatting a lot with each other, so you can kind of tell that they are being supportive of each other while trying to go against each other. And also remember, Ayumi Hirano and Cheon Lee, they're good buddies. They sometimes train in Japan together. Cheon told me his Japanese is, well, almost as good, if not better, than his English.
Ryusei Yamada, switch
going so high.
McTwist.
He's got to win this matchup.
Ryusei Yamada is sending it into a regular McTwist right there. Are you kidding me? Ryusei Yamada answers back. One thing I'm thinking, a little less amplitude than Ruka Hirano, but I think a little bit more technical. We'll see it on the replay here with these tricks, but that was a really good run. Answer back.
I'm going to go deep baseball on this. He went Danny Davis on that one. I felt like he went very Danny Davis on this one.
All right, so check out this switch McTwist. 12 feet 11 inches out of the pipe.
Look how he holds all these. He just locks it in.
Yeah, lands high on that wall, keeps his speed. And there's the front side double cork 1440.
He does a 1440 at the bottom.
At the bottom of a run. Yeah. So coming in as the 6th seed, he came through the last chance qualifiers up against Ruka Hirano, who won run 1.
Look at this. Look at this.
Whoa!
Ruka Hirano lands the knockout punch. A 91.25 to Yamada's 85.25. That 85.25, second highest score we've seen so far. Let's send it down to Noko.
All right, going to ask him about going up against his teammate and how difficult that was. やっぱ1対1のフォーマットで、山田君とこう一緒にやらなくちゃいけなかったのはどうでしたか？
そうです。やっぱ1本目流星こけちゃって、でその自分が後からだったんで、その決めれるルーティンっていうのを選んだんですけど、やっぱ2本目先行になって、その攻めてこけたら後から来た方が有利やし、攻めなかったら後から決められたら越されるしっていうので。その攻めるか攻めないかっていうところがすごい難しかったです。でも楽しかったです。
Thank you very much. どうもありがとうございます。頑張ってください。So he basically said that it was very difficult, but after the first run, you kind of get over that feeling, and you have to decide, okay, are you going to show up? Are you not going to show up? And once you decide to show up, it does get a little bit easier.